So hello and welcome to the video. It's nearly Christmas, so I thought I would share 6 gift ideas for the traveller in your life. And if you're the traveller, why not share this video with your loved ones alongside a hint as to which of these you'd quite like. I did something similar last year, focused on books, and to be honest the video didn't really do that well. But I'm not deterred and I'm going to try again this year, although this year I'm going to widen my suggestions beyond just books. And all the things I'll mention will be linked in the description below. These are affiliate links with Amazon. If you click on a link before you make a purchase, you'll pay the same price, but I'll make a very small commission. They're links to the UK Amazon store, but if you click from outside the UK, you should still be directed to your local Amazon store. So if you'd like some Christmas present ideas for you or someone you love, stick around. Hi, I'm Matt. Over the last 25 years, I've travelled a lot. I've lived in 5 countries on 4 continents. I've flown over 1.3 million miles. I've visited over 100 countries, every American state, but I'm nowhere near done. So subscribe to the channel so you can come with me. The first item might sound a little dull, but it is a pretty critical thing. It's a travel adapter. But not just any travel adapter. So for many years I've had this plug adapter. It's an everything to everything adapter, which means you can configure it to take any socket inbound and plug into just about any socket outbound. It's been really handy when I've relocated internationally and have had multiple different types of plug on my various devices. So instead of having a bag full of different adapters, I've just had to carry this one with me. But times move on. You can only charge one device at a time, and more than half the devices I carry these days charge via a USB. And this is getting a bit old and creaky. So I have upgraded to this, a Highleton worldwide travel adapter. Similar, but much better. You can very easily configure it to fit into pretty much every plug you'd find around the world, and not only will it take a lot of different plugs, it has a 4-port USB charger and a bonus USB-C charger. So I can now simultaneously charge my laptop, phone and camera. Indeed, as it works in the UK, I can now charge multiple USB devices at home for the first time. It's really well built, it's far more robust than the old one, and it comes with its own travelling pouch. A little bit of weight to it, but not as much weight as carrying half a dozen individual items. So item 1 is a universal travel adapter. Item 2 is a little left field, but bear with me. It's an action camera. You might think these are only for YouTubers, adrenaline junkies and nightclub bouncers, but they're actually quite good fun and they needn't be that expensive. When I'm on the road, I capture far more footage than I ever share in my videos. And I do enjoy watching back the footage I don't share. I tend to attach mine to my backpack when I'm wandering through places. And it's fun to relive experiences. Even dull sounding stuff like walking through Cairo airport can be fun to revisit. The quality of the images captured is so good that I'll often spot stuff I didn't notice when I was actually there. The daddy of the category is the GoPro, but that can be pretty pricey if you buy the very latest version. You might not get much change out of £500. You can save money by buying an older generation model, but then you will also need a memory card and probably some accessories to get the best out of it, although that is the case with all action cameras. I studied the market pretty closely when I decided to set up my channel and decided to go for a DJI Osmo action camera. Actually, this DJI Osmo action camera. You'll pay probably £350 for a new one of these, and again you might be able to find it a little bit cheaper elsewhere. Virtually every minute of footage that has ever been on my channel has been filmed with this, so it is a very high quality camera. Obviously, this bit of footage isn't filmed with this, but this bit is. The GoPro and DJI have high-end features like motion stabilization, which smooths out the image that's captured, and both will film at 30 frames per second at 4K, which is pretty high quality for such a small device. You can find very expert reviews on YouTube which go into far more detail. But for a casual user, I doubt the differences will be significant. And as a professional user, I've been very happy with my DJI. Still find it strange to describe myself as a professional at all of this. But 350 quid is still a decent chunk of change, and there are some options available to you at a much lower price. I've not personally used anything other than the DJI, so I can't recommend any of these, but they will be down on quality, but they should still allow you to have some fun. You can get a device for less than 60 quid, so 20% of the price, but you're still probably getting 70 or 80% of the features. So item 2 is an action camera. Obviously these are essential if you are a YouTuber, an adrenaline junkie or a nightclub bouncer, but they can still be great fun if you're not. I talk a little bit more about my Osmo in this video if you'd like to see more about the camera itself and the accessories that I use. Item 3 is more of a traditional Christmassy gift, and it's a scratch-off map. This is a map that allows you to scratch off the places that you visited. Any map is a good map if you ask me, even if they do occasionally lie to you, and an interactive map is the very best kind of map. The one I've linked allows you to scratch off at both a country and a state or provincial level, and it's actually a 2-for-1 kit, a world map as well as a European map, and you can scratch off the flags of the countries you visit too. It's great for planning your next trip, and it'll give you a sense of satisfaction when you get back and can scratch off a new country. So item 3 on the list is a scratch-off map. Item 4 is something that is extremely practicable, but it has an eye on our impact on the environment. It is a water bottle that is collapsible. Really handy for travelling from the collapsibility, but also really handy for the environment. As this particular one is branded as Hideaway, see what they did there, and it is made of food-grade silicone. For many years now you've not been able to take water through security at airports, but almost every airport will have a water fountain beyond security where you can refill your bottles. And during my recent trip through Egypt there were multiple places where there was water available for you to refill your bottles. This particular one isn't the cheapest, but it is a very high quality and has a very high degree of collapsibility. This is the 750ml version. There is a smaller one available, and they are available in multiple colours. The more intrepid your travel tends to be, the more you could do with something like this. So item 4 is an environmentally friendly travel bottle. Last year's equivalent video featured books, and I couldn't resist including one here. I aim for my channel to cover travel education, travel entertainment and travel inspiration, and this book clearly falls into that last grouping. So item 5 on my list is The Lonely Planet's Ultimate Travel Guide, 500 Best Places to Visit on the Planet. The internet has improved countless things in people's lives, but it has also decimated a number of industries, including the travel guide industry. Lonely Planet was always my go-to brand, so it is great to see that they have diversified into more inspirational books like this one. With 500 places listed, even the most experienced traveller will find somewhere in there to inspire them. So number 5 on the list is the 500 best places to visit on the planet. Item 6 is something I've talked about before in one of my videos. I made a video talking about the 6 things I won't travel without. And although I don't want to recycle my content gratuitously, there was one item on that list that generated a very strong response, so I will include it here again. So it's travel cubes. I always feel I need to pause for the laughter to die down whenever I mention them, but they are really good. I'll not repeat what I've said before, but they are really helpful for organising your stuff both before and during a trip. And although they do add a very small amount of weight to your packing if you are travelling hand baggage only, the benefits really outweigh that little bit of extra weight. I keep an eye on what gets bought through my affiliate links, and people have bought far more travel cubes than anything else I've ever mentioned. So the numbers don't lie. Take a look. Travel cubes. So there you go, 6 gift ideas for you or for someone you know. Everything I've discussed is linked in the description box below, so take a look. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.